friends, it's me Trisha. Thanks for joining me on Creative Unique Treasures. I have another upcycling video. This is a shirt that I got that was already, it's a size small. And so I won't be putting this on a mannequin or anything, or on me, because it's way too small for me. But I got it and it was already, like a cropped shirt. It's really short. And I wanted to add some lace to it for a lace ruffle. And I have this curtain, and it already has a hem on it. So I'm going to go with that because I need it doubled to be able to sew it on and make a ruffle, because one layer is just too thin and I wouldn't feel like it would be, you know, sturdy enough or durable enough for that. So I'm going to go with this and use this for my advantage. This is like a curtain with this is where the rod goes in. So I'm going to go ahead and measure the circumference of my shirt, and it's 22 inches. So 22 and 22, because the back is 44. And then I need to double that, so that's 80, 44 and 44 is 88 inches. And I have just that much on this curtain. And so I'm going to go ahead and measure up my curtain. And I'm going to go ahead and decide how long of a ruffle, how tall of a ruffle, I want to put on my shirt. And I think about maybe 8 inches with seam allowance. So I'm going to go ahead and take my curtain, move my shirt out of the way. I think I'm going to go 8 inches. Eight inches tall, which puts me about right there. So that's how tall of a ruffle I'm going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this 8 inches along here, and then I'm going to do a straight stitch and put a little hem in there, and I'll come back. Okay, I got one done, one cut up, 8 inches tall. So I can either just use this as a pattern or just use my ruler again. Get this out of the way there. So here's my ruler. And I'll just come back and show you. Okay, I got them both cut out. And I'm going to go put a hem on them. Just a 1/2 inch or a 1/4 inch. And I'll do a zigzag on both pieces. Then put them together. And then add them to the shirt. It's going to be a very simple upcycling, but that'll add a lot to it. Okay, I got the hem in, and I'll be honest with you, I was a little nervous about it because this is so holy, I guess, that when I was stitching, there was nothing to stitch to. So I think the next time I will put a piece of maybe white cotton, just a thin little thing inside there to sew the lace to, because as it goes, like right through here, I was worried. My machine did okay, but I was more worried that there's just a very thin line of stitching because there's nothing to sew. So that was my only concern with this. This is the first time I did this with lace that was this, like, nothing there to sew to. So I thought I'd pass that on to you. So I'm going to go ahead and put this, I don't know if I'm going to do the underside. Probably do the underside and the inside, and then turn it inside out and start my pleating. And I will go down to the hem, to that hem that the rod was inside of. So this is thick enough that it'll sew on really nice. I have some strings, I'll clean it up. But I'm going to get that sewed on with white thread. I'll be back. Okay, I got my ruffle all sewed together. And now what I'm going to do is I turned the shirt inside out, and I have my ruffle getting ready to pin on. And I'm going to pin this on 1.5 inches from the bottom of the shirt. So I'm going to make a mark with my tailor's chalk. And I'm going to go all the way around the shirt and mark it at 1.5 inches. So I can sew it on easily, and I can follow that right along. You know, just pinch pleat and follow it right along these lines, so I don't get thrown off and start going up or down. So that will help me out a lot. So that's a little trick that I learned along the way, a little helpful hint. So I'm going to get that marked up, and then I'm going to sew it on, use white thread, pinch pleat it, and I'll come back and show you. Alright, it's me, Trisha, and I got this shirt done. I did end up adding a ruffle on the pocket that was left over from the ruffle on the bottom. So I added that to it to make it a little bit more, I don't know, a little bit more cuter, I guess. But I want to thank you so much for joining me. This was pretty simple. And if you're just starting out, this would be a great one to do. Just do a ruffle along the bottom, and, you know, or you could dive right in and do a whole bunch of stuff, just depending on how you are. But, you know, sometimes a little bit more simple is a little bit nicer. So this one will be really cute on somebody that's small, a size small, and I'm definitely not a small. So it'll be very cute on somebody. So I want to thank you so much for joining me. Stay tuned for more upcycling. Have a blessed day, everybody.